Good afternoon, fam. Happy Friday. As Black Tiger Miner back for another Alethea AI video. So, since it's Friday, we're going to go through our regular checks for the token, look at the price, and then we're going to get into this question I got from one of our subscribers about why Alethea AI is not on Binance. I found a couple articles and also found a video we'll get to later. But first, let's get to the numbers. So let's get started. So it looks like for the last hour, it's down 0.27%. Sorry, 0.72%. Last 24 hours is down 0.36%. In the last 7 days, it's up 2.41%. You see it just changed there. And last 30 days, it's up 81.72%. And the last 90 days is up 469%. So if you've been following this, you can see that it's kind of leveling out, right? At first, it's up. We had a couple spikes, and now it's started to level out a bit. So let's see. Last spike was February 6th. I guess that was a couple weeks ago, week and a half ago, give or take. And after that, it's been kind of up and down. Not really any big news or any big developments. I think this is when the chat GPT announcement came out. That might have been what created that spike. So if we go to the Etherscan, looks like we're at 9,616 total holders. It's up 0.29%. So we're still hanging in there, just not to the moon yet. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. And also, while we got a break, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, yeah, so crypto.com, we're looking at 2.699% of the total coin shares. And it's about 16 million. Polygon still hasn't broke over that 1% yet. They're at 0.93, close to 5.8 million. Gemini's kind of stagnant. It's actually up, but it's at 0.022%. I guess this is 1.4 million. So as a total, what is this? This is new. Spartan Group. Wonder what anybody has any information or ideas, put that in the comments about what this Spartan Group is, or if it's a platform or just a company or something. But that's interesting. Make a note of that. Might need to come back and research this guy. And the reason I started with crypto.com is that's currently where I hold it at. And people were asking where you could get the token. And I want to say on one of these platforms, it does mention, yeah, different places to get it at Uniswap. This is CoinMarketCap. This is the crypto bubble for today, and here we are, 1.9%. And for the week, 3.5% up. And for the month, 74.1%. So, yeah, we're definitely leveling out here. So, I was trying to see if I can find that. Who list the coins. But while we're here, also real quick, so this is the top artificial intelligence coin, and let's sort by market cap. And as you can see for market cap, Singular Net AGI is the top. I might start doing videos on that. So let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea. Fetch AI, which I will do a video later on, which is number two in market cap. And there we are, artificial liquid intelligence is number three. So it's actually above Ocean Protocol, which is interesting. Hmm. But no worries. Yeah, we already looked at this. Okay, so let's get to it. The Binance situation. So here is Binance.com. And as you can see, note this coin is not listed on Binance for trade and services. Although I did see where it was listed or going to be listed on Binance. Once this happens, this is kind of the catalyst we're waiting for. Once this happens, I think the price will definitely skyrocket. But here's an article about, I think this is kind of talks about what's in the video as well. Talking about the founder of Alethea AI, talking about the wildly popular behind the Chat GPT, some mention of the different language models for Chat GPT and the creator, AI code, front end interface, complex Python code. Chat GPT is making waves, not just in creative content sphere, but also crypto as well. With the surge of artificial intelligence, the popularity of natural learning processing NLP tools such as ChatGPT, a considerable shift has been observed among the crypto tokens. So, as we know, it's the top crypto, I guess, portion or segment. Segment's probably the best word. Segment currently. It says among the top performers, we have the Graft, Singular Net, which we're going to look at. This Oasis network is new, and Fetch AI, we're probably going to do another video on. And I've been also looking at Ocean Protocol. And then where we are, artificial liquid intelligence. Okay, so on Binance, well, on CoinDex, there is a video of which they're talking about kind of negatively about Althea. But let's listen to the video real quick and we'll comment later.
I was all on it, and now AI, this is the second AI story I brought to the hash, and definitely not going to be the last. AI tokens are surging, and this CoinDesk News analysis takes a look at why. So a lot of the recent surge has emerged after the public launch of ChatGPT and image generation software DALI. Unrelated tokens, artificial liquid intelligence, Fetch AI, and Singularity AGIX, among others, have rose more than 200%. If we are to compare this to Bitcoin and Ether in the past month, those coins are up 30%. Will, I'm going to pass this to you. Totally unrelated. We saw this with the metaverse tokens when Meta, I think, announced some quarterly earnings or some quarterly forecasts. What do you make of this? What do we take away from this?
Jen, you keep picking these stories. We're gonna have to give you a nickname like Exit Liquidity or something like that. I don't know. You keep picking them. AI tokens. It's the new thing. So like everyone's talking about ChatGPT, DALI, all that stuff, right? So we're gonna have some sort of token allocated with it, and this happens whenever you see some sort of celebrity tweet. You see this with like Vitalik when he tweeted like different random tokens. He tweeted like $ XYZ token. It wasn't even real. Someone made it and then it pumped like 200% in a day. And that's just what happens with crypto tokenization, right? You have the ability to launch any smart contract you want. You have the ability to make any token you want. And so things just go up. And we see that on a longer term basis when it comes to larger trends in tech, like the metaverse or like AI. They might not have anything meaningful, and they definitely don't have really anything in an analog with crypto or anything like meaningful connection there. But you can still spin up a token and you can say that it's connected to metaverse, or you can say it's connected to AI and make a quick buck on it. And we saw this last bear market too, right? Where like a lot of these random tokens would start trading quite hotly compared to like the bellwethers in the space like Bitcoin or Ethereum, just because that thing was trending in the news that day. And so that's how I see this picture. If you made some money on the AI tokens, congrats to you, way to make some money. But I don't think this has anything meaningful. There's not a lot of tech behind it. But I'll throw it up to our tech editor, Christy. What you got on this one?
Yes. I've seen more of those cycles over my time in crypto. I'm looking at this and thinking, wow, this feels like this sounds like 2015 again. Oh, this sounds like 2017 again. Oh, this sounds like 2021 again. I mean, this is what happens. You get something like Will says. I mean, as soon as we were able to spin up tokens, thank you Ethereum, connected with various blockchains and smart contracts, and I'm just going to create an ICO token. This reminds me of ICO tokens. However, I think there may be a little bit of tech behind it as well. And we'll see what comes out of it. Every time, for example, yes, we had the ICO token boom, but there were a few outliers that did not die and that went on and succeeded. There's always, I mean, even going back to the .com bubble, there are still companies that made it. Vast majority of them, they were sloughed off, but of the ones that survived, they actually had a use case. And I'm curious to see which of these may survive and have a use case, or at least lead to the next use case after the hype is finished. Zach, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, not to disparage these projects, but like the dynamic here is really dumb, right? This is like, okay, something is in the news. I'm going to spin up a Telegram group. We're going to pump this thing and we're going to find as many greater fools as we can possibly entice to the story that AI crypto is going to be the next big thing. That I think is like just this like casino dynamic, this weird sort of sentiment based, narrative driven, not really even investing, but just straight like gambling on these things. That is just a bad look. Like when Binance spins up that organization to bolster crypto's image, can they like knock this nonsense off and like make it so that these markets, I don't know, are more meaningful or like have some semblance of decency even? Or is it just that all markets are dumb and this is a universal phenomenon and we'll never escape it? We're just in crypto where it's sort of like on steroids at all times. I don't know, but I think this stuff is dumb. I saw some hands go up. Sorry for trolling you guys.
I just wanted
Chrissy,
to point out that some of these companies have actually been around longer than the hype. You know,
long time.
It's not like Singularity Net has come out of the woodwork in the last 6 months. I mean, they've been around.
I mean, that's why I think, I mean, just like remove the projects from the phenomenon that's being documented here.
Yeah.
Like, again, like I'm not talking about the projects being dumb. I'm talking about these ridiculous pumps to these lower tier tokens. And the phenomenon there, I think, is dumb and a bit icky to me. But hey, maybe just markets being markets. I don't know. Will, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, there's ways that this kind of parallels tech stocks or parallels penny stocks, right? And I think that might be a nice corollary we can look at this. And that's why I take a little issue with sometimes the framing of these things, right? Where it's always this token X is pumping against Bitcoin or pumping against Ethereum. At this point, like it's not really a fair comparison because Bitcoin, Ethereum, a few other tokens really have their foothold and they're not going to pump like 100% in one day. That would be pretty crazy. That's stuff that you saw like earlier in Bitcoin's history. We're well past that. A lot of these tokens, they'll pump 100, 200, 500% one day. That's because they're a very small market cap. There's not that many people using it. And a lot of times there's insiders trading here. So I think, Zach, agree totally with what you're saying. I don't know if there's much we can do about it, though. Those Telegram boys are going to be spamming. That's how it is out there on the streets.
Telegram
I mean,
boys.
I am definitely the middle of the midwit meme right there. I am the guy at the top of the curve just crying with all the words. And on the edges of the curve are like token go up. And that's it.
When the metaverse was a thing, I was all on it.
Okay, guys. You've heard their comments, so let me know what you think about what they said in the comment section. I hope this list happens to get to Binance and we can have this guy Zach have his foot in his mouth or eat his shorts or however you want. Maybe we can get him on the channel and have a conversation with him or just see if there's any facts behind a lot of this nonsense he's spewing or if you believe in what he's saying or just in general if any of this makes sense to you or if this is not something you kind of want to focus on. Me personally, I'm a holder of Althea token and I'm going to keep holding it. And at some point, it's going to be profitable. It's not going to be profitable. I'm not listening to others' opinions or having anyone sway me one way or the other. I've been researching it. I got in pretty early, so it's profitable. I'm just trying to hold on to see how far it goes. Uh, it's Friday. I'll let you guys. I'm not going to keep you too much longer, but this is Black Tiger Miner signing out. I hope you have a good weekend, a good Friday, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And talk to you soon. Have a good one, guys.